ginagawa namin dati, if we need to get feedback, we gives an incentive or like an umbrella. Kasi 'di ba sa mga car industry, they always give umbrellas, pens or kung ano man. And then after nun, we also give the feedback. So parang may exchange siya na gagawin. We give you something basta we need your feedback. Parang ganun. Kasi sometimes we also need to understand ano ba talaga yung gusto nila sa car, lalo na sa Chevrolet kasi medyo mahina kasi yung sales niya, no? Unlike kanila Toyota, Ford, at saka kay Mitsubishi, since they are the top three in the industry, we also want to understand kung ano yung hilig nila or gusto nila.
Right.
Yun lang.
Thanks, Rafi. Okay, so I'd like to give a portion of the Q&A to our classmates. So the first one who will type in the question number in the chat box will be able to at least have a glimpse of what the question is. Mia, can you please tell me if someone have typed in the question number in the chat box, please?
None so far. Rafi, number 4.
Number 4, let's go with question number 4. How can Ol'Pub attract new customers within its locality? Anyone from the class would like to answer this question, please?
No.
No one? Meaning no one have...
I think we need to
Oh.
put
Louis,
context on
Louis.
what you need to put context on what do we mean by new customers. Who are the potential new customers?
Yeah.
So there are different types of potential customers. A while ago, it has been discussed that people from Baguio might be a potential new customer because of the new city ordinance. Sige,
Right.
let's take a look what other people think. That's why probably we're getting a lag. Someone wants to comment? Go ahead.
What I can add is seeing considering their ACA and the types of proposals they're presenting, I was wondering actually how would they be able to attract the Gen Z to this new customers? Kasi talaga yung bagong-bago pa talaga eh. As in, they just started drinking, they started partying.
Basically, that's another question, Mia. Can
Ay,
someone from the
inedit natin.
team would like to answer that question for Mia, please?
Hi,
Ayun,
Mia.
nag-isip
So
ko lang
thinking,
yun guys kasi like
all right.
considering like our, ayun.
Thinking
Ayun,
about your
sorry. Considering
question.
our age market and the fact that medyo light na tayo uminom habang tumatanda tayo. Kailangan maisip na natin yung Gen Z.
Yes, correct. To answer your question,
Ayun, Louise.
basically, we want to first analyze yung purchasing power of Gen Z. Are they even qualified to go to La Union alone? Or are they accompanied by someone from other generations na pwedeng baka word of mouth din? Kasi actually, we're talking about age range here
Agree.
and demographics. So basically, if kunyari, tayong millennials or upper generation, we could actually influence them na, oh, come on, nung bata ako, I'm drinking here. So basically, pwede siyang maging way. Pero if we're talking about Gen Z alone, so I'm just researching what age range are we talking about specifically when we talk about Gen Z?
Gen Z is roughly between the ages of 7 and 22.
7 and 22. So if 22, they're actually considered as young professionals since in the
Yes.
Philippines, we graduate at the age of 20 or 19. So for this one, it's actually a nice question, a valid one. Pero we can actually look at it as yung trend of the vintage that it never gets old. So if you're Gen Z and you're coming to the psychographics and behavioral of the target market, meron siyang implication that vintage could actually be an influential factor in targeting Gen Z.
Was she able to answer your question, Mia?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mia. For the last question, last one question, please, from the members of the class. No one? Sir, kindly choose one number, please.
20.
20. Let's go
Ay,
with question.
napili na
It's
po.
already chosen.
Sorry. 22. 22.
22. Last question would be, how can Ol'Pub use its advantage in terms of product pricing to entice customer visits?
So as not to confuse everyone, while this is a very good question as well, we just want to make sure that we keep focus on promotion because that's IMC. Once we discuss product pricing, that will be a marketing management answer or a marketing strategy answer. But that's a good point as well. This will also help us understand, what's the potential strength or potential opportunity for all pub. Yeah, but anyone?
Anyone
What's
from the
what's
group?
the current price strategy, by the way? I think that's the way to check this out before we can analyze further. Okay, I'll go back to the reporters. Based from
Yeah,
your analysis, what's the current price strategy? Did you go that far in terms of analysis?
I think you were able to present a pricing matrix a while ago.
So are
So,
they premium pricing? Are
yes.
they using market penetration pricing? Can you evaluate? Go ahead.
Are you at par, above, or lower in terms of pricing comparing to your competitors?
Hello. Um,
Yes, Shan.
Base nung pumunta kami, premium drinks yung sinaserve kasi nila. So, medyo mahal siya.
What do you mean by medyo mahal?
Mahal.
Can you go back? I hope you don't mind.
Yeah.
I know you have a
So,
slide there so that we can visualize
yes.
compared
I'll,
to, yeah. Go ahead.
Sir,
Sean, you can share
I'm
screen.
on the slide na po.
Go
Wait
ahead.
ko na lang po i-scan kay na i-present. Pero by comparison with the current competitors stated by JAC, which are the Charlie's Hangar, Slotsam, and Click, yung food ni Olpop ranges to 100 to 500 pesos compared to those three na nasa 350 to 700 pesos. So sir, by pricing wise, they're kind of similar. And then, ang difference lang po ng pricing nila would be, all pub offers a la carte meals only. Compared to those na nasa 350, but this is a combo meals with drinks and set of food na po. So that's the difference. However, for the beverage naman, sir, it ranges from 80 sa beer to 1.4 para sa mga premium beers nila. As compared to those three, Charlie's Hangar, Flotsam, and Click, around 70 pesos to 360. So, ang pinaka-competition po ni Olpub with the premium drinks and liquors is si Flotsam kasi they offer those din po.
Okay, that's a good point. The best way to do this, just a tip, is to really come up with. So while you have a very good slide with all the comparison, there's what
Yes,
you call
sir.
as price indexing, and you can just research about it. No,
Mm-mm.
you can do a price index to see where you are at compared to competition, and then the next, I think, most important part is take a look at the messages that they're being used that these competitors are using, and then try to see and check whether your proposed messaging makes sense. Although yung theme kasi ng message nyo is going back to, the old pub
All
way,
Yeah.
times,
right?
yes po.
But that's fine. But look into the message also of the others, and then take
Mm-mm.
a look on how you can also leverage to as a sub message to indicate if there's a competitive edge in terms of pricing, depending on the results of your price index. Otherwise, tama nga na you use the old pub way kasi kung relatively higher kayo, then there's no way that you should use a price point as a theme, right?
Yes, sir. Pero kanina sir as mentioned, yung sa sales promotion proposal namin, we're planning that to include a combo meals for different targeted groups to cater their needs. So we have family package, we have for combo, we have for backpacker, for solo, and then we have group. So with this sir, we're planning to segment the target customers, and then meron kaming offering na food meals lang, and then we have then yung food with drinks. But we have to consider nga sir your recommendation to include the price index para we can be founded by data.
Yeah, this is good, but if you look at it, is it really feasible? Meaning for the owners to be able to grasp all of this, it's easier said than done eh, kasi it's easy
Mm.
to come up with
Yes.
a proposal. Pero pag nandiyan na tayo sa implementation, which of these package meals are utilized a lot versus those that are underutilized? So it goes back to the question, do you really know who your target market is, di ba?
Mm. Yes.
So I would rather put more because if my target market is this or probably a particular segment, then I would rather put more promotions dun sa iba, 'di ba? Otherwise,
Yes.
malulugi ako. And then going back to what I said in chat, if you go to the tips of Hershey in her blog, that will be a very good, 'di ba, addition to this. Kasi this is a good package, but price in a business point of view, will it be helpful for their business? Kikita ba sila o baka lalo sila malugi? So be very cautious about it. We had certain cases wherein, they had these kinds of promotions, but only a specific promotion is being utilized, and each promotion is dependent on each other. So as long as you can say that yes, no problem, sir, this is independent, meaning it can run it on its own. Otherwise, if you look even into the variety and food, if you know restaurants very well, it's a supply and demand, diba? Meaning if
Yes,
you
sir.
you push something, then that means you should have a lot of supply. Otherwise, you'll find yourself out of stock. What's happening in restaurants right now when you eat in a restaurant? I'd like to take the barkada meal. Tapos sabihin na sa'yo ng waiter, sorry, hindi po siya available today. Then that is not a good customer experience. So
Right.
this one is a little bit tricky. It's good on paper, but you have to also be practical. This is where you start to connect to the owner, get back to them and check whether is this really feasible. Can this be managed? Because I hope all of you, not just the reporters here, if the owners of the of this the cases that we've been featuring have been kind enough to provide you information, you are, 'di ba? You should be thoughtful enough to also give them your recommendation and findings so that, they would know and benefit from this. At the same time, you'll also get blunt feedback whether can they implement it or not. Okay? Thank you. Good,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good point. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Dave and May. I've seen her that Paolo has question. You can proceed, Paolo, with your question. Is Paolo there?
Boris?
Okay. Yes?
Narinig niyo ba ako?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Narinig niyo ako? Okay, sige. Um, Based kasi sa paper na parang one of the brand differentiation or value proposition ng Ol'Pub is the classic vintage setup in San Juan, La Union. And based on ang ano lang, designer's perspective, based on the photos provided by the group on the interior of Ol'Pub, I believe that is more rustic than vintage. Paano ba dinefine ng owner ng Ol'Pub yung word of vintage? Kasi sometimes napagpapalit yung meaning ng primitive, rustic, vintage, and antique design. Given that, may effect ba talaga yung look na vintage dun sa overall sales ng Ol'Pub?
Yung
Thank you, Paolo. Yes. Kindly proceed with the answer. This is
actually, yung
Shan. Yes.
sinabi ng owner is it's vintage rustic and they're planning kasi to to expand pa sa taas ng Ol'Pub ng parang siyang museum na parang more on vintages naman. So for the future, ano siya, future plans nila is to be vintage na talaga. Like may rustic touch talaga siya. Yun. Then nakaka-affect siya kasi siya lang yung nag-iisang theme pub sa LU, dun sa area nila.
Were you able
So,
to get feedback from during your survey? May part ba doon na parang like pupunta ba yung mga tao because of this kind of look?
actually, usually ang ibinibigay nilang feedback is ambience. Kasi mas chill, tapos tahimik, yun. Then
Okay.
isang factor din yung design din. Kasi
Okay.
minsan na lang daw kasi may ganon. Minsan lang may ganong klaseng pub.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Paolo, for that wonderful question. Yes, talagang ano eh, no? Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Sorry, if I may
yes.
add lang dun sa part ng nabanggit kasi yung LGU kanina.
Mhm.
Basahin ko lang siguro yung sa part ng research ko is marketing and promotion of destinations should create tourism impact optimization and maximization of benefits based on a community and residents. So maganda rin siguro na masama yung mga residents dun sa overall promotion kasi since all pub is dependent on the image of La Union as a tourism, in a way, it's a brand extension of the image of La Union. So, maganda rin sana na maisama dun sa promotion na sinasabay yung pag-promote sa La Union as a
Agree.
tourism
Destination.
destination. It's a parang strategy na ginagawa ngayon nung Flotsam.
Correct.
So pinopromote nila yung tourism and entrepreneurship. Nakikipag-partner sila sa LGU ng La Union. Yun lang.
Thank you, Paolo. Very good insighting because basically you would be able to bring a lot of customers when you involve a bigger picture of the community, say La Union tourism as a whole. So I'd like
Yeah.
to, yeah, you
So yun,
want to
exactly.
add?
Kasi parang pag in-empower mo yung community around you to be part of your promotion, it will create parang a word of mouth promotion, advertising. Yun lang.
Yeah. Thank you, Paolo.
Thank you.
I'll do it. Go back to the share screen menu to finish our moderation for this case study. So basically, thank you so much for our members of the team for providing us with very insightful questions. Sayang, you weren't able to pick some of the questions na may hashtag hugot para totally na-complement namin yung presentation ng Ol'Pub team. So I'll proceed with the summary of the problem statement which will be presented by Mia.
Hi guys. So this is the summary of the problem statements of our classmates. Next slide, please. So I just put this all in one problem statement summary. How can Ol'Pub wait, how can Ol'Pub increase customer loyalty, brand awareness, and increase sales in an already saturated market in La Union? And what marketing strategy should they use, and what factors should they consider?
Okay. So I'll proceed with the next slide. So the recommendations from the members of the class are, Crystal, would you want to walk us through, please?
Yes, so for the recommendations, this is basically the summarized version of all the recommendations of the class, which I believe you were able to discuss naman sa presentation nyo. But as you can see, bulk of the recommendations of the class goes sa social media. Then the rest is sales promotion, influencer marketing, tourism marketing, and even event marketing. So next. So for social media, most of you recommended that they should strengthen their presence in social media, especially for Facebook and Instagram, which nakita ko naman sa presentation na you were magfo-focus din talaga kayo on strengthening your presence in social media. Then aside from that, publications in online sites such as When in Manila and Spot.ph. So for sales promotion, this was also discussed kanina na may mga times sa La Union na lean months and off-peak season. So doon papasok yung sales promotion. So sa big events then such as October Surfing Break. So third is the influencer marketing, collaboration with the influencers. Then tourism destination marketing. This one naman is partnering with TripAdvisor and other tourism agencies, which you were also able to discuss. Then last is event marketing. So next. So we would also like to commend Amanda and G na medyo struck sa amin yung recommendation nila for Amanda is to build a community and introduce a loyalty program. This one naman, as per Amanda, this evolves sa Facebook ng Ol'Pub. Like, you can build a group discussion or parang close group siya na uh, sasalihan ng mga loyal customers ng Olpab. Through this, pwede rin tong way to retain yung mga existing customers ninyo. Then for G, she has this one feature for the past. This is to inform public through nostalgia-centric content on digital marketing campaign. So, yan. That's it for the
All
recommendations.
right. So thank you so much to everyone who participated, and congratulations to all pub group for a very wonderful presentation.
Congrats, guys.
Yep, good job for both the reporters and the moderators today. Thank you. So, do we give ourselves a virtual round of applause? Thank you very much. This is a very good session. Of course, please hang on. We still have one more, but let us know if you're okay or you want a few minutes of break so that we can set up. But I can already see there um, our next group getting ready.